We've Neighbours coming up here on UK Gold in 25 minutes. First, though, to Crossroads Motel. And as Eddie and Oliver strike a deal, Diane is getting suspicious.
Well, he's not stopping. I'm not going all through that again.
Want a bet?
Right. Now, listen to me. A case in the hall, you know, young Kevin can take him up to my room, can't he, when he comes in?
Wally, what are you doing here? You know what I said last time.
Of course I do. That you said you'd be pleased to see me any time.
Did I?
As God is my judge, Kath. I mean, would I be here? I'm not one to take advantage, you know. Mind you, I should have let you know, I suppose. Came as a bit of a shock.
We could say that, yes.
Well, it's only holiday, really, Glenda.
Holiday?
Aye.
How long are you stopping?
Well, a couple of weeks.
I've heard that before.
You're that bad. He calls his dog Henry. No chance. Yeah, I've seen that before, too.
Hello, lads.
Well, I never. Uncle Wally.
Hello.
Wally. Good to see you.
It's great. I just popped in to see how you were getting on.
Yes, he's just come for a holiday, Kevin, just a few days.
Yes, 14 days at the first count.
That's right. Well, I hope I'm not any bother to you. I mean, I wouldn't like to
You're always a bother, Wally.
The trouble is, it's a bit awkward, you see, Wally, because Mac's got the spare room. There'd be nowhere to put you.
Always put him in Percy's greenhouse, I suppose.
Oh, I can see, yes. Well, and I suppose the best thing I can do is to go down to that motel and throw myself on their mercies. I mean, if I tell them how I'm fixed
Oh, no,
here,
it's all right, no, we'll manage somehow.
All right, yes. Well, I mean, I don't mind sharing, you know. If Mac doesn't mind. I mean, a mattress on the floor does me, although my back's plainly off.
It's all right, Wally. It's all right. Kathy can have my room. I'll put a couple of blankets down on the floor. It doesn't really matter. It'll save a lot of bother, won't it?
Are you sure, Mac? It doesn't seem fair.
Well, it's only for a couple of days, isn't it?
Of course. And then we'll just have to see what turns up, won't we?
Yes, Adam, I should think so. David, do you mind seeing Adam in here, or would you prefer in the office?
What do you want?
Well, since he's unemployed as from 6 o'clock this evening, I doubt very much if it's business. I expect he wants to say goodbye.
Well, I'd be glad to see him to say goodbye in here.
Come in now, if you wish. Okay, Adam.
Where are you going?
He came, he fought, he lost. He's quitting the battlefield because I made him see that it would be best for Jill. And I don't want to gloat over a man who's behaved really rather well in the end.
He's going because he knows that sooner or later J. Henry and I would have got him out.
No, he's not, and I don't want you to gloat over him either. In any case, the Pollards have asked to see me in the bar for one reason or another, right now. Oh, come on in, Adam. You're leaving tomorrow?
Yes, in the morning.
Well, goodbye. And good luck.
Thank you. Goodbye, Bob.
Won't you sit down?
Well, I think you've heard all I have to say from Barbara.
I'll sit down for a minute. There are one or two things. J. Henry, of course, has agreed that we pay your contract in full, even though you resigned of your own will. There are some papers to sign. I'll have them sent on.
Who suggested I should be paid out?
Not Jill. As far as I know, she's on her way or going. She's been off duty for the last couple of days. I'm simply bearing in mind that it seems to be for her sake that you are going. Is that so?
Ask your wife. Presumably, David, there will be a full board decision about paying up my contract. Will you do me a favor? When you come to ask Jill for her directorial approval, just say I left purely for business reasons.
Yeah. Yes, you can count on me to do that.
Right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So why try Barbara first?
Because that'll put David's back up.
Now, look, Jay. You said you'd do everything you could to fulfill your undertaking to Miranda.
And so I shall. Miranda will have no cause for criticism when she hears I failed.
That's a sort of sly dodge that'll ruin your relationship with her all over again.
Not at all. We will lament together, united by misfortune. Ah, Barbara. We have ordered for you.
Goodness. Courtesy or a bribe?
Perhaps a little of both.
Well, now that you'll see the back of Adam by the morning, what more do you expect to gain from me?
Not much. Merely your support in a little family difficulty I'm having.
Oh?
Not with my wife, with my daughter. I would like her to become a member of the board of directors here. That's all.
Well, J. Henry, you know that's impossible.
Why do you say that? Miranda has worked here twice. Wouldn't you say she had been extremely efficient?
Oh, yes, certainly to begin with, but never to end with.
She's young. But I'm quite satisfied that she has now matured and is ready to undertake the responsibilities appropriate to being my heiress. I thought I might make over to her my shareholdings in Crossroads. She would then sit on the board and, unlike me, take an active part in management because she knows the routine. You see, it's the experience I want her to get, really.
Jay is too crafty to say so, but I will. He thinks you'll see that if Miranda comes onto the board as a practical worker, not a shareholding passenger, she will gradually assume some of the duties that you might like to hand down to her, leaving you free to do some of the other things that you'd like to do. Writing novels, for instance, isn't that it?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Then it's a pity you didn't. So, for your own advantage as well as Miranda's, will you sound David out on it? I see. Courtesy and bribe.
So, he packs us all off to the pub and stays here alone with Dolly.
Brave man.
When we came back, it was all over.
How do you mean?
Well, I turned on the tap, and hey presto, there's water.
And how did Eddie pull that one off?
Well, don't ask me, I didn't ask. All I know is he says Dolly won't bother me again, and I believe him.
Missed all the fun then, didn't I?
Eh?
What did everybody want? Eddie and Oliver and Paul and...
Paul comes round
Oh.
with his tweed little bottle of water.
Oh.
I don't know what he wanted. I think it was a peace offering or something. Guess who Eddie and Oliver wanted?
Uh-huh.
Where did you get to?
Well, Mary and Owen asked me to pop round for a chat.
What for?
We talked about life.
Blimey. I wish you'd tell me where you were going. Because Oliver comes round here, right? You're not here. He thinks you're out with Eddie. Anyway, it was all right, because Eddie came round then, so that settled that.
What were they like? Together, was it heavy?
As a matter of fact, they seem to be getting on quite well.
Really?
I went into the kitchen to make some coffee. I'm sure I heard them say something about Eddie said a business deal.
Oliver wouldn't touch anything to do
Well,
with
that's
Eddie.
what I thought. They seem serious. Wonder what it's about.
So do I. Turning you out like this, I feel awful. I don't like it at all.
Oh, it's all right, Kath. Aren't you comfortable enough?
Well, it won't be for long, I can tell you that now. I'd have turned him out this morning. I was afraid he might go straight to the motel.
Oh, well, I knew that'd swing it, the crafty old devil. Blackmail.
Oh, there's only one thing, my best suit. Anywhere to hang that?
Yeah, stick it in our wardrobe. Be safer there.
Are you sure?
There's plenty of empty drawers in that new sideboard. Use one of
Oh,
them.
that's great, Kath. I'll do that now. So...
But, you know, I do feel guilty about it.
Oh, don't worry. That'll be all right, so long as it's only for a couple of days.
Glenda's laying down the law to him now. I knew I'd be too soft. I'd let him talk me round like I did last time.
There are things now between you and Glenn.
Oh, they're right. We made it up. They never last long, our rows.
Of course I am. Haven't any choice, have I?
I am not having Matt turned out of his room for you. He pays good money for his board and lodgings.
I know. Don't keep on and on.
If it's Freeman's like last time, you stay the weekend, then you're out. All right?
Oh.
Ah, Barbara. You can attend to this.
What is it?
Oh, just something for you and Adam to fix up between you.
Don't go, Jill.
What?
There's no need. Not anymore.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I could fix this up with Adam,
But normally it would be better for you to fix it up with him yourself. Why'd you bring it to me and not him?
Look, I did send it over to his desk in the typist office, but it came back.
Just like that?
Uninitialed.
So you brought it to me. In other words, you ran away from the possibility of having to attend to a little motel business with the monster himself.
Monster?
Well, that is your opinion of Adam, isn't it?
I should have thought I'd made my opinion of Adam perfectly plain enough without you having to ask.
Good. That confirms it. Would you like some coffee? Your running days are over. He's going. If he hasn't already gone.
Gone?
He's resigned.
Resigned? Why?
Well, we had this little talk together.
You and Adam?
Yes. A heart-to-heart, as they say.
And this heart-to-heart, was it about me?
Well, of course it was.
How dare you, Barbara? How dare you?
I hope you're playing straight with me, Wally, about this holiday.
In a manner of speaking.
And what does that mean? Come on.
Well, I said that to the kids because I didn't want them to think I was scrounging. But between you and me, I've lost that nice job I had in Blackpool.
Oh, Wally.
No, it wasn't my fault. It was due to a misunderstanding. It wasn't my fault, I tell you.
It never is it?
No.
So what happened this time?
Well, I was all right with this job. You know, I liked the job. I was working well, living in, all found.
Oh, what, a boarding house, was it?
Well, no, it was a kind of family hotel. You know, real classy. You know, no sauce bottles on the table or carafes of vinegar, nothing like that.
Sounds lovely.
Oh, well, it was. It suited me right down to the ground, you know.
So what went wrong?
Well, as I told you about this misunderstanding. About the landlord's private bar.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, he called it a bar. It was more like a cupboard, really. And then, of course, one morning the key went missing, and there was hell to pay.
Oh, Wally, you didn't pinch it.
Of course I didn't. No, I mean, I was the one to find it. You know, trust me. And I was the fool to hand it back to him when I should have left it lying where it was,
But
as
what?
things turned out.
Why, I mean, he should have been pleased to have it back.
Well, he was pleased. And then, of course, he found out there were a couple of bottles of gin missing.
Wally.
Kath, if I never moved from this table, no. You know, I can't stand gin. I never could. But there it is. He wouldn't listen, would he? Accused me of all kinds of things. And it finished up with, here's your cards.
So you're on your beam ends again?
Well, it seems that it's that way, doesn't it?
I might have known. Well, I can't stay talking to you now. I've got shopping to do before I go to work, but we'll have it out tonight when I get home.
Yes, all right, Kath. But please, not in front of the kids, eh? Not yet.
We'll see. I'm not promising anything, mind.
All right. Fiddle. Not today, thanks.
Here, just a minute. Who the heck are you? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I live here.
You live here?
Aye.
I've never
Now,
seen
what's
you.
it to thee in any road?
Never seen you before.
No, for that matter, I wouldn't know you from a hole in the ground.
Well, where's Mrs. Brownlow?
She's out.
When are you expecting her back?
I've no idea. Any message?
Well, yeah, you can tell her I called.
Right. Name?
Dobson. Here,
Dobson.
and give her these, too.
And give her these. Right.
Well, may I ask who you are?
Yes, Soper. Mr. Walter Soper.
An old friend of the family, eh?
Ah, that's right. Very close, always have been, Kath and me.
Oh.
What name did you say it was?
Never mind.
Right, obviously
Figures
the
are up
church
on last
hall. Yeah,
month.
I've got that.
You're nearly 10%.
Hang on. Mac, are you free to do a breakdown?
Oh, well, it's that or they're over.
It's this, I think. Hello, Mrs. Reardon. In about 10 minutes? Right you are. My pleasure, Mrs. Reardon. Bye-bye.
Mrs. Reardon. If I know she's probably trying to turn her ignition key the wrong way.
Yes, but it won't take you very long then, will it? Now, it's the far side of the square.
Opposite the church hall.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yes, sir. Oliver, I have heard a whisper that you might be doing business with Eddie.
Oh, come on.
Ugly rumor, yes? Does my friend Diane need her wrists slapping?
Well,
Well, what?
I was afraid she might say something like that to you.
So?
Nothing.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Look, it's all nonsense. I mean, you know Eddie. Outsized ego and all that sort of thing. Gets carried away.
In which direction?
It's not worth talking about.
Well, try, please, because I don't like being kept in the dark.
Well, he is of the opinion that he can take you away from me.
Does he?
It is also patently obvious to him how much that would hurt me, and that gave him the power he needed.
To do what?
To make a business proposal.
Oliver, tell it to me straight, please.
His words, not mine.
Yeah.
If he were to walk away and leave the field clear, he would require compensation.
Oh. Did the gentleman put a value on me at all?
No, I rather thought he'd left that to me. You see, he's no fool. He realizes that I value you very highly indeed.
Could you put me through to Mr. Lee's chalet, please?
Come on, don't you think we ought to discuss this first?
Yes, we're going to discuss it, all three of us, all together. Hello, you, it's me. I need you in a hurry. How fast can you get over here?
Please open.
Look, Adam, I want a straight answer. Who's lying? David says you're going because of business reasons.
Yes, that's right.
So Barbara's lying.
How?
She says you're going because of me. That isn't so?
No, it isn't.
What are these business reasons?
The best job.
I hope you're lying. I hope you're lying your silly, stupid head off.
Jill.
You were lying, weren't you?
Yes. But not now.